What's happening, everybody? Greg Ehrenberg here from Odd Chopper. It's Wednesday. We are about to break down the best bets of the day. And as you guys come in, if you can do me a favor, this is free content. The only thing I ask for you in return is to like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Now, if you do want to sign up for the tools and data that we have over at Odd Chopper, there's a link below that is going to get you 70% off the first time that you sign up. And, you know, we've got baseball games spread out throughout the day, but also I've been mentioning I feel like I said that weird. But anyway, mentioning over the course of the last couple of weeks that we do now have college football bets that are in Odd Chopper that, you know, are a month and a half away. But still, wanted to highlight some of the ones that are plus EV just so you guys do get a little bit of a sneak preview of what some of those lines are. And they're probably going to move over the course of the next few weeks. So if you guys do want to bet some of these college football lines well in advance, we do have ones towards the top of our board, like under 52.5 points in the Northern Illinois and BC game. Another one here that's standing out, over 56.5 points in the Washington State-Colorado State game. And then one other one up here. Where was it? Here we go. Tulane, minus 250 on the money line. And that is a, you know, pretty heavily juiced at minus 250, but we do have the fair line minus 274. So if you want to take a shot here on Tulane, let's see if any other books have the line up. Yeah. So you see here, it's minus 250 over on DraftKings. We have the fair line minus 274. It's minus 285 at FanDuel, minus 278 at Caesars. So a little bit of line value here on Tulane, and I would expect this line ends up being closer to the 280 mark in a month or so. So if you want to bet some college football lines well in advance, now is the best time to get some of that value. But let's go ahead and look at baseball, but also some of the golf lines. We also occasionally get some plus EV tournament matchup lines, and there's one that projects out well for tomorrow's tournament. It is Cameron Davis to beat out Adam Hadwin in the head-to-head here. Minus 105 is the best available line at BetMGM. We have the fair line of minus 114. And yeah, the only one that's going to be plus EV here is at BetMGM. So just quick golf line right there. Nothing else really popping up as plus EV, but still one bet better than none. But now let's go ahead and look at baseball. We've got a total here that stands out. Yankees and Mets under 9 runs. The Mets absolutely destroyed the Yankees yesterday, and the Yankees offense just really hasn't been all that great over the course of the last month or so. That's especially true due to the injury of Aaron Judge. So minus 115, the best available line here at Unibet. We have the fair line of minus 128. Let's see what other lines are available here. Yeah, Bet Rivers minus 137, BetMGM minus 145. And I believe most other books actually have the line right now at 8.5 as opposed to 9. So best available line right there. And let's see, strikeout props. We have the number one projected strikeout prop of the day, Michael Lorenzen. Does Michael Lorenzen just only pitch against the same teams on repeat over and over again? Pitching against the Angels, if I'm not mistaken, he's already pitched against them at least once recently. But you got a pitcher here in Michael Lorenzen who seemingly, like I said, he only pitches against like the Angels and the pitches for the Tigers, only pitched against like the Angels and the A's as of late. So some of those matchups against the A's have inflated some of his recent strikeouts, but I do like him for under 5.5 strikeouts here. We have the fair line projected at minus 175. Any other strikeout props on the board standing out? Lance Lynn, under 7.5 strikeouts against the Cubs. This is a really big number for Lance Lynn, who's not the most prolific strikeout pitcher in the world. I'm going to pull up Lance Lynn's numbers on my other screen here. And Lance Lynn does pretty regularly work deep into games, which helps out some of his strikeout props. But still, you have to think he's far more likely to have 7 or less than 8 or more. And once his game logs load here, we could see how many times he actually has had 8 or more strikeouts in individual games. And then the other thing, too, is it's not like the Cubs offense is terrible this year. It's been a decent offense. So Lance Lynn, now that I've got his game log up, yeah, so he has made 20 starts this year. And of those 20 starts, he has had 8 or more strikeouts 5 times. So 15 out of 20 starts, he's hit the under on this spot. So minus 142. I do think that's a pretty good bet there on Lance Lynn. As for home run props, let's see what is standing out. Couple of Kansas City Royals hitters, not massively interested in that. But Teoscar Hernandez, plus 470 to homer when the fair line is plus 417. That's a line that makes a good amount of sense to me. Ton of power in the bat of Teoscar Hernandez. And not always the most consistent hitter in the world, but always the power upside to hit as many as multiple homers in a game. Kind of similar to a guy like Joey Gallo, who earlier in the day did have a home run prop that was popping up for us, but looks like it's been bet down since then. So if you guys got on the Joey Gallo home run prop early, good for you. You got some closing line value, but it is now no longer on the board. Let's go check out Prize Picks, see what kind of Prize Picks plays we could build out. And a good one today, 15% expected EV on a 6-leg flex parlay. Paul Goldschmidt under 1.5 total bases. Kyle Bradish under 5.5 strikeouts. MJ Melendez under 1.5 total bases. Luis Arraez under 1.5 total bases. Matt Olson did not have an RBI. Joe Ryan under 7.5 strikeouts. Big strikeout prop there for Joe Ryan. So 15% expected EV here. And, only 2% of the time, all 6 legs win. But keep in mind, you don't need all 6 of those legs to win for it to be profitable over on Prize Picks. Now let's go check out the parlay builder for FanDuel. Take out some of these college football lines. Add in a couple more MLB sides. Put Ranger Suarez in here. Add Gavin Williams. So here we go. Pretty long parlay here. We've got a plus 1450. So if you bet $100 on this, it would pay out $1,555. Gavin Williams under 5.5 strikeouts. Ranger Suarez under 5.5 strikeouts. Rangers Astros under 8.5 total runs. Peter Lambert under 3.5 strikeouts. Lance Lynn under 7.5 strikeouts. Ton of under strikeout props that are projecting well for us today. But all put together, this is a 7% expected win rate with a 14% expected EV on this parlay. And if you wanted to take one of these legs out, like Gavin Williams, it will lower the EV, but adds the expected win rate a little bit. So if you want to be a little bit more risk adverse, that is something you could do as well. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. And if you haven't done it, like I said at the top, do me a favor by liking the video and subscribing to the YouTube channel. If you want to sign up for OddsShopper, link below, 70% off. Get access to all this tools and data for less than $1 per day. And also, come and check out Chalkboard. It is a totally free to download chat app, featured sports betting, I should say. So you could track your bets in there. We also post some additional bets in there, some other bets that pop up over the course of the day for OddsShopper. I post some of those in there as well. So I hope you guys have a profitable day today. I hope also that you guys are having a great week. I'll be back here tomorrow to break down more bets. Good luck.